So, my little children, what is correct? Ich gehen an Schule or ich gehen an der Schule? This is false! The correct answer is ich gehen an Schule. Next question. What is correct, my little children? Ich sin an der Schule or ich sin an Schule? The answer is false! The correct answer is ich sin an der Schule. Guys, you will have to learn the grammar.
In today's video, I would like to talk about when to use the accusative or when to use the dative case. So in the last video, I was talking about that there are some prepositions which only require, for example, one case. But in today's video, I want to talk about prepositions which accept accusative case as well as dative case. But the problem is when to use accusative and when to use dative. Actually, it is quite simple. When we are talking about the direction, we use accusative. When we're talking about the position, we use dative. That's it. I know that it may sound simple, but in reality, it's really difficult to apply it. And so, guys, I want to give you some piece of advices so that you also can master that pretty well, okay? So for accusative case, actually when there's a verb of motion, for example going, then actually it's quite simple to know that we are talking about direction. I mean, if we have the verb going, going, it already expresses a direction. And so in this case, we use accusative case. Or for example, fuhren, laufen, etc. So all of these verbs of motion already indicate direction, and so generally speaking, we use the accusative case. Actually, it indicates a position. For example, I'm at school, I stehe an der Schule. But it is also used to express an action which is being done at a place. I give an example. For example, I can say, ich arbeite auf der Bank. So I work at the bank. And the thing is, guys, you have to think like that. You are already at a place, that's your position, and at this place, you do an action, which is in this case to work. So, ich arbeite auf der Bank, I work at the bank. Another example. For example, ich trinke Wasser an der Schule. I drink water at school. And this is the same thing again. I am at school, this is my position, and at this place I do an action, which is to drink water. Ich trinke Wasser an der Schule. So that's it, you know. So again, for accusative, it is direction, and for dative, this is position. But there's one big problem. And the thing is that, for example, you can say in Luxembourgish, ich schlafe an der Schule. And now you're thinking like, but you just said that for verb of motions, we use accusative case. That's true. But in this case, when I say ich schlafe an der Schule, actually it means that I am at school, and while being at school, I'm running. So I run inside of the school. That's why we're using dative, ich schlafe an der Schule. In this case, you have to be careful, okay? But generally speaking, accusative is for direction and dative for position, respectively that you do an action at the place. I hope that today's video helped you a lot, and I wish you a nice day, okay?